You got my attention, yeah, no stopping the show. The best of both worlds, you hot and you cold. Yeah, I'm trapped in a boobie, bitches is dropping it low. But if you tryna link and touch where I'm at, I'm dropping it low. Come here, I'm into you. You know you wanted them ones. I had plans to make you mine. I had a plot on the low. Honey, you wanted them ones. I just do all of my ones. You know a nigga to link. That's why you not tryna go. Yeah, when it's time to leave, you not tryna go. Yeah, when it's time to leave, you not tryna go. Yeah, I'm making you mine. I can't let you go. I had plans to make you mine. I can't let you go. I had plans to make you mine. I had a plot on the low. I had plans to make you mine. I had to make you. I had plans to make you mine. I had a plot on the low. I had plans to make you mine. Tell them it's dropping it low. If you tryna link and touch where a nigga at, then I'm dropping it low. Come here. He calling your phone. You just said how you don't want him. Yeah, you hide in 10. Yeah, then come hop in the rolls. Baby, come hop in the rolls. Soon as I drop you the low. Yeah, touch where I'm at. When I drop you the low, just touch where I'm at. Cause I'm dropping it low. You got my attention. Ain't no one stopping the show. You my kind of woman. You take me high when I'm low. Yeah, when I'm trapped in a boobie, bitches is dropping it low. And if you tryna link, then text where I'm at. I'm dropping it low, girl, come here. I had plans to make you mine. I had a plot on the low. I had plans to make you mine. I had to make you. I had plans to make you mine. I had a plot on the low. I had plans to make you mine. Tell them it's dropping it low. When it's time to leave, yeah, you not tryna go. Many hoes ain't got nothing on you, especially when you ain't got on no clothes. You spoiled to death. I'm buying you diamonds, I'm buying you clothes. Vintage Chanel's and Kelly's, you can't decide when I'm buying them both. Yeah, you bad as Aaliyah. I'm rocking up.
Who got a Advil? Who got a Advil? Who got a Advil? I need a Advil. I thought I told you that my head hurt. Why you talking to me, girl? You know my head hurt. I keep on thinking about some things that make my head hurt. I pray to God for some healing, cause my head hurt. 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 My head hurt.
I wear it bump flat. Yo, Cloud Cheese.
My head hurt. 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 That gave me some ice. Did that then give me ice? That gave me some ice. Did that then give me ice? Solo manat. Just on my head. Just on my head. Solo manat. Just on my head. Just on my head. Solo manat.
Start.
I'm a bad chick.
that dirty man. Chopper out the trunk. Do a nigga say, murder on my mind. Give a fuck about a man. I so geeked up, my partner girls on the grass.
Pockets green as fuck, that shit go blend in with the grass. Fuck nigga talking, we gon' pop him in his ass. Fuck nigga talking, we gon' pop him in his ass. I done fuck this bitch so good, she might turn to a bird.
I'm hitting this hoe like a bad. I'm hitting this hoe like a bad. I'm hitting this hoe like a bad. I'm beating this hoe like a dad. I'm beating this hoe like a dad. My pockets ain't through with the cash. My pockets ain't through with the cash.
Walk round town with some pretty bad shit. Walk round town with a pretty bad bitch. He was at the trunk, tell that boy the sandwich. He was at the trunk, tell that boy the sandwich. I'm a bad chick, I'm a bad chick. I'm a bad chick, I'm a bad chick. I'm a bad chick, I'm a bad chick. When I dance around me with some bad bitches. Believe it. When I dance around me with some bad shit. Bitch, I'm trying to bad, that shit ass me.
I don't know why the fuck this shit acting more and more stupid by the day. Like, what? Let's look how long this shit take, bro. Okay, it ain't take that long that time. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody feeling? You know, today is my first day as a therapist. I hope you guys are all feeling good, feeling great. I just want to say, first of all, welcome everybody who's here for therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have y'all in here. I'm very excited. Wonder what's going on. Miss Hammer, what's going on? Simp, Gabby, YZ. Today, we are doing therapy. We are keeping it open. Oh my God, bro. It says he is killing me, bro. We are going to free flow this. It's going to be a merge of, it's going to be whatever you guys want. You know what I'm saying? In fact, let me put the sexy, tranquil music on. Jamaica Queens. Oh, my bad. I'm your therapist today. I got to act like I got some sense. My bad. All right. Damn, this shit loud as hell, boy. Trying to make this shit motherfucking like, I'm just trying to talk, man. This motherfucking music made me want to just talk about like some deep shit that happened to me in my life. Like I was walking downstairs. Not Ben Robin, that's my cousin Simp. You know what I'm saying? I'm just Dr. Stark tonight, you feel me? Oh God, but I swear to God I was about to say that like. I remember I was walking down that corridor. And I couldn't move, I was frozen solid. Like I was in Antarctica. I couldn't breathe. I stopped because my long hanging wang fell into a bear trap. I was in so much pain. It's like, no, that's crazy. Nevertheless, Paul, what's good? This the music that they play with Batman fans. All right, so we gonna be in and out of serious shit, and we gonna talk about some real shit too. It's whatever y'all make it. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in here? Let's start with Butter's backstory. Hey yo, y'all funny as shit. All right, look, man. So look, I was about to make a joke, but it's not. I can't even laugh at that because it's too real. Never mind. All I'm gonna say is I was about to bring up like a very tragic thing that happened to somebody recently. I can't even laugh about it. That's how my dark humor brain worked. Like it was gonna bring it to the surface, and then the back of my mind was like, nah, bro. Hey, Bun, get your ass in here, man. What the fuck you think you going? Revealing more than a backstory for 20s. It's making you sleepy? How about I squeeze that head? Oh, my bad. All right, man. Listen, let me get it together, man. I'm supposed to be your therapist today. So first of all, y'all, it's like this. We can have Discord sessions. If anybody wants to come in the Discord, we can have some Discord sessions. Or we can stay in the chat with it. Best way for you to get a question answered by me, your therapist, Rashad Stark, aka Dr. Stark, is for you to do the highlight joint so I can see what you say and we can have a discussion. We're also doing one-on-ones in the Discord. Let me go ahead just in case. So I'm already in there, just in case. All right. Dr. Stark, Miss Melanin Scream Queen. I just got my PhD, so you need some therapy. I'm the man for the job. I ain't joining. I'm gonna turn this into a different type of thing. Listen, maybe you need that kind of therapy. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? You like that, you know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? I got, yeah, with the non-mean sometimes, you feel me? Give us your wisdom. You know, Drew, you already know I got the wisdom. So just let that be known. You know, if you got serious questions, Dr. Stark got you. If you got silly questions, Dr. Stark got you. Robin Thicke made that song for me. You know what? Maybe you do need therapy. Now, Miss Simone, what are you doing in here? You having streams. Jazzy, welcome in. Dr. Stark welcomes you in. They turn this shit down a little bit. God damn, it's too peaceful in this motherfucker, nigga. Need some gunshots or something in the background. Facts. That's what I was saying. Trying to be the... You guys are fucking ridiculous, okay? Now, Dr. Stark is trying to have a serious conversation with you guys, and there's a lot of tomfoolery going on. One of my coworkers has a problem of doing partial work, and I end up needing to cover for him on top of doing my part. Any advice, Doc? You know what I would say? First thing I would say is fuck him. Okay? That's the first thing. That's the first thing I would say. Second thing I would say is, you need to tell that bitch ass nigga to do what the fuck he gotta do. That bitch ass nigga ain't... I'm sorry. Supposed to be Dr. Stark. I'm sorry. I think you need to have a conversation with him. I did not go to Turkey, Jazzy. Do you need therapy today? Netsu, what's good, my dog? I think that you should establish a conversation with him so that he knows that you put that boundary in place and he knows he has to get his work done. Or you're going to have to slap the dog shit out of him. That's my advice is Dr. Stark. Stop doing his work, and if the boss asks why shit not finished, point to that nigga and walk away. That's not bad therapy. But you got to make sure you have the proper tools on you. So if you end up having to slap the shit out of him, you got to make sure you got baby powder on deck. That's the first thing you need, just in case he try you. You know what I'm saying? That's my first I just did my first therapy advice. I could come in so I can telepathically cuss a man out without having to. You know what, Miss Melanin Scream Queen? I understand that. I feel that energy, honestly. But you know what? This is what therapy is all about. Giving us the tools to approach situations unlike how we really want to, which is usually spit on somebody or slap their grandmother in the fucking face. Do we have any more questions? How's everybody feeling today? Has anyone wronged you today? Did you feel slighted today? Did somebody make you feel unheard? I can't afford to lose this job because the market and economy is slim pickings. Well, you know what? I understand. That's why I said maybe we don't slap anybody, you know, unless you have to. And right now, I don't think that you're there yet. Hey, Walt, that's good fucking news, my dog. W new PC. Let's go. I love to hear it. Big facts, Miss Melanie Scream Queen. So this is actually what I say. I say, Wonder, you set him up, right? I say you buy 3 dildos, 1 spiked, 1 normal, and 1 with the bumps on it, right? You spread them across your boss's desk, right? Now, hold on, let me back up. Get your coworker drunk, convince him to come into the office off the late night. Convince him that you guys should go in the office and drink because it's funny in the boss office. You take a picture of him drunk, and then the next day, when your boss finds the dildos on his table, you say, "Hey man, I found these photos." Boom. He's gonna be like, "Yo, he definitely put those dildos on my table." So that's how you handle that right there. They got one that looked like a hand. What the fuck? See, we changing lives every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I love to hear it, man. The streaming platform is where you belong, brother. Hey, Dr. Fine Shit. Oh, stop it. Oh, that was me. Scared the dog shit out of myself. Hey, Dr. Fine Shit. I'm having trouble going to bed at a reasonable hour. How can I fix that? So, hello, Miss Bunny. Welcome into group therapy. Do you need any therapy advice today? Now, Miss Texas Hammer, there are multiple things you can do to get to sleep. You know, positive things like you can turn your phone off, make sure you get in bed, make sure the room is cool, etc., right? And then you have other things. You can get drunk as shit. You can have somebody rail you, like really dick you down insanely crazy. Even though I don't recommend those. Those are kind of like toxic ways to get to bed, unless you know. So maybe get some melatonin.
I eat your ass like they eat grapes.
As your therapist, Ty, I have to say, yes, they are. You love my 27 piece? Oh, 95 stream streak. Let's go. That's 2 more than 93. I don't even look like I believe that. Listen, I do believe that. You understand? I went to college for this. You understand me? I went to school so that I could tell y'all what the good advice is and the bad advice is. All right? All right.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you? Oh, it stinks. Nice and good.
Now, Butter, it's supposed to be an establishment of healing. There's no healing there. Hold on. What the fuck am I? Yo, Butter. That's crazy. Niggas just be making anything. Now, Poet, it is fucking crazy to use. Hey, Poet, hey, look, man, I definitely got some therapy advice for you after that. Stinky man butt heals me. I don't know about that, brother. Monkey, what's going on? Do you need some therapy advice? Not in front of my Dubai chocolate ice cream, bro. Please, y'all about to kill me. Militia educated therapy. Exactly, man. How could I give therapy advice to you guys if, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. We got some chimps in here, Monkey, who are traumatized, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Whatever you guys need, I got the answer. I'm telling you. Wow. Oh my God. This group is just a group of heathens, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to help you guys. Scared, man. Anyway. Anybody need any work advice? Anybody need relationship advice? I'm here to help you. I have a PhD in every area of therapy. Hey, only Ghetto can call me a monkey. Maybe. Actually, no, he can't. I don't get it. You say that until he in front of you, simp, with his dick and balls out. I mean, I want everybody to know that if you had work today, how do you stop? Everybody was trying me this weekend. How do I stop from chimping out? You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. First, to stop from chimping out, sometimes you have to remove yourself from the zoo. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from the zoo. Because see, animals they're going to act in nature. If you're a people pleaser, how do you get rid of people pleasing habits? Oh, that's actually a good one. See, that's a real one right there. All right, let me actually get into that one. So, I actually still dealing with it to a degree, Mr. Flows. You have to have a stronger sense of self-love. And a lot of us, I've found, have a distorted sense of self-love. Sometimes self-love means being selfish. Sometimes self-love means creating hard boundaries, you know? Telling that good friend of yours, no, you can't have my last mozzarella stick, you know? Sometimes it's not pulling up because you don't like bowling. Even if it is somebody's birthday. Fuck them. The easiest way to put it is, it's not about being a dickhead, but it's about choosing yourself. Most of the time, people pleasers, they get a little dopamine from pleasing people, but but eventually, they want that same love, consideration, intent. They want that back. They're giving out what they want back from the universe, aka specific people. And the issue is you have to be dealing with people that are willing to pour into you. The people that's not pouring into you, you just gotta remove yourself. Swim! What's going on, brother Swim? Dr. Stark welcomes you to therapy. Doctor, my coworker is a civilian government employee. Friday, he tried my intelligence by telling me the first step in basic troubleshooting a disconnection is checking the physical connection. This nigga, I think that's what you were trying to say, is an assistant to an assistant. How should I go about telling him he got you fucked up? So the very first thing you want, right? Hello, Knocked. How are you and the thick ass chicken doing? Do you or the thick ass chicken need any therapy advice? Well, Mop, I'm gonna tell you straight like this. First of all, sometimes you have to pick your battles. Mom, what's good? What you on in here? Welcome in, love. Gotta pick and choose your battles, right? And maybe if it doesn't happen often, you just let it roll off your shoulder. If it's not affecting your pay, if it's not affecting your autonomy, like you can get the job done, cool. But if it's something that's consistent, usually what I would suggest to my clients is that just like you will revise an email or a text to someone because you know how important it is to communicate. Hey, Knocky Knock, how you doing? You want to do the same thing with them. So maybe go back to your desk, think over what you want to say, and the next opportunity that you get, you know, that's natural, you know, you let them know. Just find nice ways to let them know that you got it. And, you know, even though that sometimes that may not be the most satisfying, and when we're trying to be business professional, sometimes you got to meet yourself in the middle. I also want to tell you, slap the dog shit out of him, but I'm trying to be a good therapist. Hello, Miss Moon. That emote is fucking killing me. Exactly. Monkey did a good one. Breathing techniques. Breathe. You just gotta... That bitch ass nigga ain't important. Breathe out. Breathe in. I slap that bitch ass nigga. I beat that nigga in a fight. You just gotta, you know? That's all. Sometimes you gotta reaffirm. Okay, Rashad Stark, or any Rashad, is not a mental health professional, doctor, or medical provider. Anything he says should not be used as a replacement for professional guidance. If you are experiencing a mental health crisis, please contact a licensed... Well, you know, I got some therapy advice for you.
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny.
Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me.
You already know, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker. You can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker. No, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You know what? Maybe you're trying to look out for me, Miss Cleo. So I'm gonna give you that. Next time I got some therapy for you. All right. Mop, I understand. That's who you already know. That wasn't safe for your mental health. Well, you know what? Sometimes we gotta taking a little bit of the bad and treat it like exposure therapy. Cleo X. Okay. Nah, that's not you give me a sandwich like that and you're going to prison, love. Cleo X, my bad. Now, does anyone else have any questions? Do we have anyone in the audience who would like to come forth in the Discord and have a one-on-one therapy session? I am giving those as well. You run the police. No, I run the police. I have a PhD. You know, my degree trumps any badge. You understand that? I don't give a fuck about no nigger. In black, red, or blue. Yes, Miss Hammer. What kind of therapy are you seeking? Black badge. All right, I think we're getting a little carried away here. Oh my god. Netsu. Oh yeah, oh yes, that's just a form of communication between me and my clients. It's just a little game, you know? It just makes us more comfortable. Come here, monkey. Do you feel that? Yeah. That's for you, monkey. How would I go about telling my therapist his hair unit looks like shit from a... Hypothetically speaking, of course. Oh, you really did have a bad weekend, monkey. What happened? Okay, how do you tell your therapist this, Ty? Well, first of all, you gotta ask yourself. Your therapist may have amazing hair and it's just not your taste. Like, you just, you know? Like, maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe, you know, you're just a little behind on the trends. You know? I would self-reflect and then come back and see if I think that his hair looks amazing. That's what I would do. Yeah. Jerome Jenkins wants to talk to me. All right, let's see. He used to be bald. That was... Okay, we have somebody coming in. Let me see. What's going on, man?
Oh shit,
Mr. Jenkins.
damn! You caught me in the middle of the game.
Oh shit.
I don't know, Doc. I need to talk to you. You gotta talk me off the ledge.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Let me turn the music down a little bit. All right, I got you, bro. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Is this guy? He's been my friend for years, and I mean years, and I support him everything he does. Even right now, I'm on his stream, just watching him in that sexy little hair piece of his, and that beard, nice little suit. I just want to do things to him that are most likely illegal in at least 31 states. And I just don't know how to control myself. Please, doctor, what do you think I should do?
Well,
hold on, before you answer that question, lick your lips real quick. On cam. And you know I'm watching, so you know I know if you do it or not.
Listen, first, what's important right now is getting you the therapy you need. Okay, I want us to focus on that. Now, first of all, it seems very interesting that you say you're watching him. You're watching?
I'm always watching, even when he's not online.
And you said this somebody that you've known for a while.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me more?
I'd like to know him a little more personally.
Can you tell me more about this guy? I want to know if you know. I just want to know a little bit more about this person.
You know, Doc, I don't like to put people's business out there. Like I don't want anybody's name out there or whatnot. Let's just, you know, for the sake of confidentiality, his name is Astad.
A star? The fuck is he from the Middle East?
Hey, the way I
Okay.
rupture that hole, you won't think he is.
Okay, so first of all, does a star even like penis?
Oh, he going to.
Have you had a discussion with this Astad?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
Well, you are a bit aggressive, so I do think that you should be a little nervous. But
I'm nervous for him, not for me.
you nervous for him. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is maybe the first thing is we don't come on too strong. You know? Maybe
That's all I know how to do.
But that's what therapy is for. It's to help train, give you new tools. Mr.
What kind of
57. Just psychological tools so that you can make better decisions. And in this case,
Talk more about these tools.
so these tools they're like different. They're like different tools. They have cognitive behavioral therapy.
Is it like that dildo that's shaped like a hand? Like those?
I just found out about those. They're not tangible tools. They're not practical.
Well, what's the point if I can't touch him, Doc?
Okay.
That's the point.
I think we have a different problem. I think that you may have a sex addiction. I think we need to just go straight. I think you have a sex like a porn addiction. Maybe. Do you watch a lot of porn?
I'm watching porn right now. How'd you know?
What category is you watching it?
I like the role playing, especially when they're in jail.
What about you know what? I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna ask that question. All right.
You wouldn't believe the hard job I have. Nah, that's wild. Never mind.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Listen. What I want you to do is when you get so horny and you have these outbursts and you feel like you got your meat in your hand and you just gotta act. I want you to close your eyes and just breathe and count to 10. Can you do that right now?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I want you to close your eyes,
Okay.
breathe, and count to 10.
1, 2. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
Oh shit. Oh man. We're
It's a mess. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
okay. That's okay. If next session then. All right. I'll see you next session. He's radio silent. That's scary. So as you can see, we have some troubled individuals. If anyone else a part of this group wants to come in the Discord, just let me know. Sit in the waiting room. But yeah, that was pretty disturbing, But that's what we do it for. Now, I want everybody to learn from this situation. Now, see, Butter was very horny. His dick was very hard. I believe he was seeing red. He was so horny. And what you need to do, Grammar, what's going on? Dr. Stark welcomes you. You gotta help the sick, Miss Hammer. Well, next thing you know, somebody like Mr. Butters on the corner of Georgia and Ave, just beating his meat. No one in sight, just beating his meat, just off pure for the love of the game. So, We're having therapy. Would you like to come inside and get some good therapy advice? Now, see, I think what we need to talk about is that Butter felt like he had no other option but to blast the cheeks of whoever this person he was referring to was. You know? Mop. Pause. Simp pause. See, the thing, Monkey, is I am choosing to ignore the saxophones, and sometimes we all have to. Because when you hear those saxophones, it'll make you think that you don't have enough time to think, to assess a situation. But you very much always do. Remember what I said. Breathe. Exhale. Mouse. Breathe. Exhale. Mouse. Brother 57 just said it best. Sometimes when you hear the saxophones, it's time for gas. You're right. I'm sorry. It was Mr. Jenkins. I don't know if it was Butter. It's very confidential. We don't actually know if it was Butter. And I don't know who Mr. Jenkins was referring to, or who Cheeksies wanted to clap. And if anybody thought he was talking about me, it couldn't be me. I've had my asshole sealed shut. So he couldn't possibly be talking about me. Does anyone else have any advice needed? Work, love, sexual advice, family issues? Dr. Stark is here before we move on. Doctor full of shit, and that is just so sad to hear. What's going on, Twitch or Tweak? Dr. Stark is here. Do you need any therapy or advice? Dr. Stark, 2D anime men need to be real. How can one make that happen? I'm fiending and need help. Well, Simp, as I'm sure you know, niggas ain't shit, okay? And although those 2D niggas do be looking sexy, and I do see the little people that you guys post and retweet sometimes, they be having the muscles and the big ass dicks. Are they good for your mental health? Do they need to be around you? It's just another nigga to stress you out. So sometimes you gotta ask yourself, do you really need that buff, big dick, girthy 2D man with the curve? Oh my dear God.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Buy one of them cardboard cutouts. Exactly. That's all you need. Me? I know you guys know about Derpexin. The little she makes the animated porn. I just get my rocks off. Oh my God. Oh, it looks like we have someone in here. Mr. Grimer, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, man. Everything is great. I'm here to, help with what's troubling you.
Listen, man, I had a question. I needed some advice,
Yeah.
Have you ever met a wonderful woman and, you think that she's everything in the world that you want her to be, and, you guys talk on the phone, you text back and forth, you send cute voice notes, you go outside with her, you take her on dates.
Yeah.
Everything seems to go so well, and then it's time you guys go home, and you guys have a night of passion. You're loving on each other, you're taking care of each other in all the right ways, and then you get to that point, and you give her what you got, and then she says, "Can you give me a little bit more?" And then you look at the weaponry that you got, you say, "But I've given you all I got. I can't give you no more." You try the method where You squeeze your butt cheeks together to try to get the last few centimeters that's hidden within there somehow. But it still ain't enough. What am I supposed to do, man? How do I go about pleasing this woman, man?
So the first thing, just as much as I don't want to have to be so particular and specific, I'm gonna try to not make it weird. How many inches do you have?
On the street, they call me the 1-inch punch.
Well, listen, okay? I have some things that may work for you. The first thing is you have to understand that even if you only have a 1-inch cock, it does not make you less of a man. It does not make you inadequate, because there are other things that you can do, right? First of all, you need to get in peak shape so that you can get in every possible position that will help, really get you up in there, right? Unfortunately, you have to also recognize your weaknesses. You cannot fuck with the BBWs, okay? You cannot fuck with the BBLs. You just can't. You have to be realistic.
It's so nice, man. I can't, man. I'm trying.
There are plenty of no booty women, and some women, they actually, for whatever reason, can't take that many inches. There's someone out there that can take your 1-inch punch. And I think the last thing I'd say is, it's not about what you can do in bed, right? Do you take her out? Do you make her feel special, right? Do you eat the coochie good, right? Do you eat her ass? If she has a weird kink, like she likes to shit on your forehead, do you become her toilet? These are the things that help you get around all of that. And you'd be surprised just how much of it matters and how much of it can truly put you in a position that will make her extremely happy with your 1-inch penis.
I'll try it. I'll give it a shot, man. Some days when I think about it, I look at myself in the mirror and I say, what would it be like if I gave myself 38 special right now? But, you decided to give me a little bit of hope, so I'm going to try, man. I'm going to take this little 1-inch punch and I'm going to try to do as much damage as I can, and I'm going to be there for it any way that I can. I have one more question, though. It's a little bit more pressing.
Talk to me. Dr. Stark's here.
I was driving around in my car, man, and I was listening to a song by Drake. He was talking about he just wanted to see him struggle with the phone bill and the light bill. That's how I feel. And I was listening to some other people, and it just... Then a song played, and it was by a great man, a great philosopher. He's known as the hero amongst the city and the streets. They called him, I think it was D-Lo the hero. And he said something like, "Yeah, it's hero time. Yeah, it's hero time."
All right,
and then he said something about doing something with 0 time.
Hey, your session is over. Okay, so, that was a great session. I hope everybody learned from that. Hold on, real quick. You guys don't go nowhere. We're gonna have a group therapy session soon. We'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Now, I think what everybody needs to understand is that, first of all, I don't think that there's any rapper that sounds like that. I've never heard of a rapper like that before. So I think that's the first thing. Sometimes when we go through things, we hallucinate and we become delusional. But also, if you have a 1-inch penis, first of all, I do think you should get a dick enlargement, and you should find someone who loves you and just doesn't like to have sex. Very rare, but you can find them. There's so many different things that you can do you just can't let it tear you up on the inside, because it's not about the size of your cock. It's about the size of your heart. Now, we have a new, before we go into the group therapy, we have one more individual. Oh my God, this fucking name. A Mr. Dick Out from the 7. How can I help you today, my patient, my client?
Yes, doctor. So I'm here on behalf of my friend. He's in the audience watching. He didn't have the confidence to speak on problems for himself, so he asked if I could do it for him.
Of course. Talk to me. I'm here to help.
So, unfortunately, my friend, he's been stuck on the same old girl from 2019, and he prays that she'll come around. He likes to tell himself, Mrs. from the 7, how would that sound?
You can ask after this. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Because with him, girl, they are bound to, fall in love.
Don't forget it.
When I say he's heartbroken over this girl, he's made projects over her, multiple different songs. He's done features over this girl, and he just doesn't know what to do.
Well, you know what?
Do you have advice?
I think, sometimes my advice can be a little bizarre, but I believe in the advice I give my patients, my clients, and I know I change their lives. So I'm going to tell you what you should do. You have to tee up.
Believe it!
You have to become the greatest version of yourself. You have to ascend the heavens. You must become more than Wonder from the 7. You need to be Wonder from the 7,000. You have to show her who you are, and I promise you this. By the time you have grown and improved and evolved into a new version of yourself, there's a great chance that you will no longer want her in the first place. But at that point, the beauty of it is the choice will be yours. Do you love her? Or do you look yonder? Until then, focusing on yourself is the only path. Time cannot be manipulated. We cannot rewind it, and we can't press fast forward. So the best thing you could do is grow and make sure you're getting all the best coochie in the world up until the moment that everything matters.
Oh, I've tried telling him the same thing, doctor, but unfortunately, he just constantly finds himself asking, for lack of a better phrase, unfortunately, why won't she love him back? And I've tried to tell him on multiple different occasions, sometimes you just have to say, or, I've always told him, sometimes game doesn't stop, Sometimes you have to say, ball up top. But
that is
to no avail.
Yeah. Sometimes it just takes those type of conversations. Sometimes it takes those conversations with a friend. Even if his name is Rashad Stark and you guys are on the track together. I mean, if you guys are just having a conversation together, sometimes ball really is on top. But just know, do you know what luck is?
No, tell me, doc. Talk to me.
Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Are you prepared?
He likes to think he's prepared.
Are you faithful that you will have the opportunity?
I think he has the opportunity as well.
Then I'd say luck is on your side, Mr. 7. You got this. Now, we're going to scoot you into this group therapy just for a hot second. All right, before we get into that, Miss Melanin Scream Queen, what was your question? See, I'm blending the real with the... Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Grammar and Butter and Wonder, y'all in charge for right now. I'll be right back.
nigger. I'm calling my ops, nigger. They better not play with me, nigger. I sleep with the K with me, nigger. Some bad shit lay with me, nigger. My kids ain't straight, you nigger. I'm not fake, you nigger. Black diamonds today, I'm a nigger. Nigger, nigger. I'm calling my ops, nigger. Nigger, nigger. I'm calling my ops, nigger.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all look, y'all gotta go to the fucking door, you fucking dickhead. Who the fuck did that? You dirty ass niggas. Who the fuck did it? Who the fuck did it? Somebody come clean right goddamn now. Don't piss me off. No, I don't want to have to scroll up or everybody's in fucking trouble. Fucking bullshit, man. Who the fuck did that shit? You dirty son of a bitch, Wonder. I got something for you, Mr. from the 7. All right, before we get into this group session, Miss Madeline Scream Queen, did you want to ask your question? You're right. I shouldn't have left them in charge. But you know what? It is what it is. I got something for them. Yeah. I pray to God y'all don't get to this last tier, bro. I can't deal with not being able to turn Thugger off, bro. That shit's gonna stress me out. Right, gentlemen, I will be. I'm almost done. I'm gonna have a closing out.
I missed that voice.
Oh my fucking God.
God damn.
All right. Okay. Say no more. Lost interest in one guy because of lack of effort, and I want to shoot my shot at another guy since we might have better chemistry. I'm pretty sure they're cool with each other. Is that a no-no? I will communicate that between both parties for sure. I'm not a certified homie hopper. This is my first time. So first of all, you know, anybody with even an ounce of juice has been here. I think this is a hard one. No, Miss Cleo, I do not have any juice. I just have a PhD in therapy. I mean, in psychology. But let's just put it like this. You don't owe anyone any loyalty. I do feel like it depends on certain parameters, you know, like if, depending on how intimate you were with this other guy, it really does come down to a lot of those in between gray areas factors. But at the end of the day, unless they're like the closest of friends, I don't really know if you have to even say that. Now, it's good to communicate that with the Irvin. Welcome in. did you let me know if you need any therapy advice today too. I say do your thing. I say at the end of the day, if you see a lack of effort, you know, as long as it's nothing that's too specific. Like I've had a homie. This was a long time ago. My dog. Do you need some therapy too, bro? Welcome in. Thank you for the sub, gang. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. I had a situation where I was messing with a young Fang, and I had a homeboy. I was about to say his name. I had a homeboy who he had met with me when I was with her. This is a long time ago, right? And I ended up in a relationship definitely less than a month after. And before I ended up in a relationship, he had slid on her DMs. Crazy. Timing wise, insane. You just seen me with her, right? So, you know, she tells me, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fly of you. That's real for communicating that, because that's weird. When I end up in a relationship, she immediately goes back to the DM to initiate something with him. That was a little nasty. That was nasty because it was intentional, you know? Then I feel like you just do what you do. I think you do what you do at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't, if they're close, I get you. I would say that that's something to think about. But at the end of the day, man, it just is what it is, you know? And sometimes it's unfortunate. Sometimes you fuck with somebody and you like, damn, nigga, your mans was right over here and he was way cooler. You know what I mean? So, you know, I really think it's a gamble, you know? And sometimes, like, even me, man, as nice and open as I am, bro, sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, man, what do you want? What do you want, and what matters in between you and them? What is your turn, man? What is your question? You all, I'm probably going to end our group session. It seems like we have people asking real questions now, and I don't want to have you just sitting in here. Do you guys have anything you want to say to the audience?
The strongest, I'm the most forward. When I get in the ring, I'm an animal. They're talking about the belch. I don't want the belch. I want to strip him of his health. I want him to die.
Did he really say that?
He told the one day, he was like, he don't care about the belts, he don't care about the wins, he want to strip him of his health.
Nah, this nigga's that is fucking crazy.
Nah, ain't nothing worse than him saying, he's telling somebody I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
Yeah, that's your one crazy. I knew you was gonna bring that one up. Oh, you just needed the
ain't
clip.
nothing worse than that.
See, you fuck with the hair. That's what I'm talking about. See, he knows good therapy. That's my dog right there. Now, I want
nice hair. Come get in the wing with me. Let me show you what real hair is.
Do you have DID?
It's real coarse. It's real coarse.
Do you have multiple personalities?
I'm only one personality, the animal, the beast.
And that's me.
Everyone's afraid of me. They think I'm unstable.
But the same animal.
Nobody wants to talk to me. They think I am unstable. I'm so lonely. All the other ones, you guys are scared of me.
No, you can't break out the conquest monologue, bro. I wasn't expecting that.
They only know me by what I do, not my name.
I don't even give a real name.
My own success.
Yo, why the fuck was he trying to get an Oscar, bro?
He really was, man.
I told you that in confidence.
I don't know about this split. I'm only one man, you know. And I'm the one holding the light right now, so you don't want to talk about split with me.
on the light shit, bro. Nah, bro. No, it get to a point for real, bro. Cause that shit used to really kill me, bro. One nigga, he like, I don't have the night right now. You're funny as shit, bro. Oh my god. All right, I want all of you guys to understand that the tools I gave you today, you are well equipped
Go with
against.
those twos again.
Miss
I'm
Cleopatra,
sorry, go ahead.
hold your
I'm sorry, what
fucking
were you
horses. Now, I was saying, not those kind of tools, okay? Now,
But why not?
because those aren't the tools that you need.
Who are you to tell me what kind of tools I need?
You know, there's also another method to calm you down. We can make Grimer or Wonder fuck you until you don't want to have sex anymore.
God damn.
Threat me with a good time.
No, they will
I
fuck.
was told Wonder was still stuck on the same old girl from 2019. I don't know. Now, Sexy might be able to comply.
Hey, hell. Now,
We'll grab 6 of my strongest Machamps, and then we'll go to town on you. I have one that is 17 inches long and 6 inches wide of girth, and he will give you the penetration you deserve.
Tell me more.
Fighting attack after fighting attack will rupture you.
Oh, I need a cigarette.
all right, therapy is the fuck over. I love y'all so much. Uncle Bong, sometimes therapy gets ugly, and now Miss Cleo X. Now, what is your question? Does anyone have questions? We got more real questions. If they want serious questions, I got serious answers. You understand me? Just talk to me. I'm not gonna wonder, bro. Dr. Stark, a famous lady that streams is currently gaslighting you. What do I do? Have you talked to her? Have you pulled her to the side and said, hey, I will spit on you and slap you if you don't act like you got some sense when you talk to me. Have you tried that yet? This is actually my brand new, fully grown, natural bust down. This is I grew this. I told y'all, I'm biracial. Y'all don't believe me? I showed y'all who I'm my uncle who I'm named after. On my mama's side, bro. I woke up like this. You already know I will wonder. I mean, I will. Because I'm Dr. Stark. You have to stop bullshitting. Now, see, Ty, I'm going to give you some therapy advice, right? You should cuss less, okay? Swearing is just not an efficient route of communication, honestly. I feel like what do you do when you feel like humans in your life are starting to feel like filler? Like they don't uphold your standards of friendship. Is that an ego thing? You know what? That's actually a really good question. I have actually been dealing with that same issue. All you could do is separate yourself. You will find people who care about your feelings, who care about your intent, who give enough of a fuck to consider you and what you bring. Unfortunately, I've dealt with a lot of that lately. And I'm tired of feeling like I need to teach people how to include me, how to consider me. It just is what it is. We're all different. It's sad. Couple friendships that you gotta grieve. But I'm in the grieving process, my boy. My therapist told me, why do you always keep bringing up this specific group of friends when you got all these other people who would love to spend time with you, who would love to hear you yap, who would love, instead of dealing with facades and egos. I will say that it is partially egotistical in the sense that we do feel like the projection of like the reality of friendship that we imagine is very possible. But sadly, man, it has to be mutual. Sometimes other people have a different idea of what friendship looks like for them, depending on where they are in their life. And I've learned not to take it personal, or to at least try not to take it personal. But people gonna be people. And sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes people outgrow us. Habitually, we still try to make room in those circles. We still try to make room amongst those people. But you got to do the best thing that you can do. Make the best decision for yourself, even when it's a little lonely. You know what I'm saying? And you will be happy you made the decision. Before we end therapy, do we have anyone else that has anything else they want to say? Any questions? I got my PhD for this. I told you I was getting a little serious. I'm being silly, but I actually got some advice for folks. I'm just like the advice, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You can't spit on her. Then I want you to grab her by the head and squeeze and shake her. My friend said he got his girl back. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Is Gwilliam under the desk playing with your... Gwilliam is fictional grammar, okay? What is with you and heads? Well, let's just say it's better than tails. Well, if he's real, I want to speak with him. Netsu, you so right, bro. I still have not done that. Text me that. I'm gonna write it down. All right, Wig. I'm done playing games with this. Is my real hair. If you had on a strap-on dildo and you were hitting me from the back, you could pull this shit and it's not going nowhere. You understand me? You're not ready for all this ass I'm gonna throw back. Exactly, Oso. Sturdy. Can you swing on your friends for minor inconveniences? I'd say no. But if they keep doing little stupid shit, it kind of racks up, and maybe after the 10th time, you're right upside their head. It's kind of justified. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you throw it back, if you throw it back, can they handle that, dog? They're not fucking with this BBL, my boy. I hope Butter heard none of that as well. The fuck, y'all are sick in the head. All right, this is the last roll call, man. It's the last roll call. Therapy's almost over, and I don't know what the fuck we doing after this. So, of course, Keith, I want you to be able to go out in the world with the right tools and techniques. I want you to be successful in protecting your mental health. I gotta look it up first. Bunny told me about that, but I gotta look it up. I gotta be mentally prepared to play new shit, or I'll be in full. I'm not gonna say the word, but you know what word I'm about to say. How do you keep going when life tries to break you down? Swim, don't let me forget that one. I'll answer that one. Okay. I believe it. I'm gonna tap in. Okay. When life is trying to break you down. So, nah, Bunny, I'm shocked. That's why I was like, I'm gonna get on it, but not today. Well, to answer that question, that's a hard one because it entails a lot. If I were to speak from experience, I feel like last year was probably the hardest year of my life mentally. And, you know, I dead ass always think about the change. Like, I always kind of been a little like, oh my God, I want to jump off a bridge. But I realized something. This time it was different. I was like, I don't actually want to jump off a bridge, you know? I'm gonna keep it up, Nessu. I want to be here. And I think that's what was even more scary. The fact that, like, I knew that I wanted to be here. I knew I wanted to be here with my family, my friends, and all that good stuff. But I really didn't feel like I had a choice. And I would dig deep. I try, like, every day. Sometimes the weeks was so long. Like, literally just going through so much and trying to mask it because I knew I had to keep the show going. And I really didn't know what to do, man. I really didn't know what to do. But I think I got two things to say. Keith. See? Reasons like that to help a nigga want to stick around. Say no more, my boy. I ain't gonna jump yet. But the first thing I want to say is I think that a lot of us tackle life in an egotistical way, and I think that a lot of the science for us to be okay is there, and we don't realize it because certain things have a hold on us, whether that's addiction, whether that's trauma, whether that's, you know what I mean? In order to create a better life, we have to create a better system, you know? With depression and a lot of mental illness, a lot of people think that it is just like a mood disorder or some shit, when there's a lot of science that goes into it. And you know, I had a friend, he got on it before me, but I was about to tell you what I had to do to kind of get into a slightly better place. I had a friend who used to just walk. A couple years ago, he used to just walk. And I used to be like, it's no way that's helping him as much as he's saying it is. Like, I didn't really say that, but like in the back of my mind, I was like, you know, damn, like you doing like a lot of, what am I, like walking for a whole hour, just walking. And this nigga kept himself alive just by boosting them right chemicals and just others. It's like a bunch of other shit that I can't think of for why shit like that helps. Just walking, getting exercise, getting sunlight. Y'all know my friend Tati. She's another really great a good example. I remember Tati used to tell me like that she needed to get sunlight, that she needed to sit with nature, that she needed to be grounded, that she needed to get exercise. And I used to always just be like, I just didn't understand. Like, I didn't like ridicule her or be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I didn't get it. But no, she was really working towards the signs of being okay. And that's one of the biggest things you could do is create a system that works for you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is exactly, poet. And that's another big thing. You know, today was a really rough day for me. And, you know, days like this remind me, man, it don't just go nowhere. You got to do everything you can within that system to be all right. So taking your meds, you know, making sure that you have healthy social dynamics, because the wrong people around you will make your fucking mental worse. So that's, I guess, to just condense that, the first thing I have to say is pushing towards doing actual things, actual practical things that are going to help you feel better. Even if each one of the things I named only helped you like 10%, you bring all them things together and you do it long enough, consistently, and you got a system that's boosting fucking 40, boosting your positive output to 40 to 50%. And you know, when you at your lowest, bro, you'll be surprised how much that does for you, you know. That too, Jazzy. That too. Thank you, Miss Melanin Screen Queen. Thank you so much. That's the first thing. The second thing, I think the second thing is kind of cliche, but us human beings, it's our instinct, literal science. It's instinctual for us to live. I love you more, Jazzy. It's instinctual for us to live. It's instinctual for us to try to carry on and move forward. We can try to combat that. And that's why it's so scary that our species commit suicide so often. Because we the only mammals that do that shit. Animals don't be doing that shit. Nigga, they be like, nigga, motherfucking lion could bite off 2 of my legs, nigga. We Bambi divided by 3, nigga. We going up, nigga. I'ma drag my motherfucking nubs around. That's just how we are as creatures, bro. And I just bring that up to say, we gotta give ourselves time to get better. We gotta give ourselves time to wake up and be like, whoa, I don't want to blow my fucking brains out. Like that was me last year, off and on. Literally. Some people in the chat know. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And even now, I talk to my therapist. My therapist would be like, you came a long way. I'm still anxious half the time. I'm still depressed a lot of the time. I'm still dealing with trauma all of the time, you know? But a lot of those moments are far and few in between. And I want to keep working within those systems that I've created in self-care so that like these positive moments are more consistent and are my new reality. So I guess with those 2 things in mind, Miss Bubbles, just as cliche as it is, you can't give up. And as long as you're not giving up, as long as you're spending your time pouring love and light into yourself, it can get better even when it feel like it can't. Because I promise you, I genuinely didn't think that it could get better last year. And it is better. It's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Today, I was like, man, I want to quit this job and nigga do 20 goddamn Xanax right now. But it's definitely better than it was 6 months ago, 8 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So with that, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Any more while we on the sappier part of the stream? Every step forward counts, man. It really do. Every day you wake up and you trying your best, that's a W, man. I think we all also have an idea of what happiness is supposed to look like for us, bro. We gotta destroy that idea that we have of the way things are supposed to be. Another thing, that the biggest thing for me is also understanding that throughout life you are going to be multiple versions of yourself, and that's okay. You do not have to be previous versions of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You the version you are of yourself right now for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Now, Miss Bubbles, like I said, I wanted it to be both. I didn't want it to just be silly shit. If anybody wanted to ask any real questions, I wanted to open it up. But I knew that initially we was gonna get into the silly shit first. So, you know, I'm just glad that, you know, I was able to have a couple real answers for this, even when I'm in this ridiculous ass fucking wig. Love you more. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, love. I hope that helped, even if only a little bit. You funny as shit, Nessu. 2 more minutes. If y'all ain't got no don't piss me off. If y'all ain't got no questions, I'm still here, man. You a clip monster. By the wig, I'm talking about the beard, by the way. I'm not talking about this. This is real as fuck. This beard is the bullshit. Clip that. Oh, any advice on how to be Rashad Stark? Well, unfortunately, nobody can be Rashad Stark. There's only one Rashad Stark. And it's as cool and amazing and handsome as the thick king is. Maybe you don't want to be cuckoo in the head, low key. That's the beauty about all of us being ourselves, you know? We got our own bullshit, but we also got our own strengths. We got our own redeemable qualities, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, no need to be me. Now, if I backhand you, Cleo, I'm wrong. One more minute. Any questions, let me know. And we're going to transition. I don't know to what. I done started drinking and I ain't got no plans. So y'all know what I might end up putting on. But I probably won't. I played that last time. Cleo X. You sound like a fucking Nickelodeon TV show or some shit. How do you politely? Well, El Capone, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know. The work shit is a little bit. When's the next group therapy? It depends. If chat want another group therapy, we can do another one. You know what I'm saying? And next time we can make it like a more serious one. You know what I'm saying? So that the vibe is a little bit more consistent and people more comfortable. But El Kabong, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Work shit is a roll of the dice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them niggas that say we should not fuck around with our coworkers. It rarely ends good, bro. It rarely ends good, bro. But if you absolutely must, just be smooth, you know, politely flirt as much as you can, try to get the signals. But when it come to work, man, you got to be really sure that that's an avenue you can go. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's the only thing. You would like that cat munch? I might do that, man. I actually have 3 people already that say they really enjoy the serious part of the conversation. What if your partner becomes the coworker? Well, your partner is dead wrong. So at that point, it's a whole different situation. Well, not dead wrong, but like that's a whole different situation. We want me to recommend you my therapist? Say no more. I recommend you. I do tell people, and I don't say this to discourage my therapist, but my biggest issue with my mental health is that I'm hyper aware. So my therapist don't really tell me nothing new. What she does is through all the bullshit, she'll highlight shit that she think is important that I may overlook because there's so much that I'm thinking about. The only reason I'm bringing that up is to say, sometimes I feel like I'm sizing up my therapist, and I don't know if she the Yao Ming to the therapist world. You feel me? See, you feel me, Miss Melanin Queen Cream, and you too, Nessu. And that's my issue. I'm too hyper aware. Everybody know that. I'm extra sensitive because of that. Extra sensitive. But that's also why I be always ready to slap a nigga, like in real life. Like everybody, you know, like 80% of people always be talking about how they want to slap somebody. Y'all heard about my Uber story. I'm trying to stop slapping niggas. I'm too grown to be slapping niggas now. But yeah, I be wanting to slap everybody. I feel that, Miss Melanin Screen Queen. I be the same way nowadays. Cause I be damned if I sit up here and be the thoughtful person, the considerate person, the one who sees all the things that matter, even when other people don't see it that way. I be damned if I be that person and don't allow myself to be human sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody else allowing themselves to be human, even if it's through fucking ignorance. That is assault. No, Taylor, that's real shit. That's why I said I gotta stop slapping niggas. Cause I was like, I'm getting too old. I'm gonna eventually get caught up. I was lucky I got out of that situation. Cause that happened in the Uber. I definitely was like, fuck, man, this in the Uber, man. That bitch got my name and everything. I try not to cuss niggas out, cause if somebody get me mad enough to cuss them out, I'm probably gonna slap the shit out you. And that's for men. I don't argue with women. I'm not being incestual either. Wait, is that the right word? No, that is the wrong word. Thank you so much for the sub. You the best. You the best. I appreciate you, love. Thank you, Miss Bubbles. I really appreciate that, truly. it always lead back to slapping, bro. You guys, my nigga Grizz, bro. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing Among Us, bro. My first year in this overarching community, I was playing Among Us, bro. I realized, like, a nigga made me mad. Mind you, I know it sounds silly, but Among Us is a different type of game than any game I ever played before. That type of game breeds the worst hostility. But I was gonna slap a nigga over that shit, bro. I'd be like, nah, bro, fuck out of here, bro. I ain't know this nigga, bro. That's my dog now. We cool. Taylor, I'm actually a very angry person. I be so happy that everybody got like such a positive like outlook on me. I'm an angry mother. I get mad as shit. That's how my motherfucking forehead be sizzling. Like I be mad as fuck. Oh, see, I know this wine I hit. I'm being too honest right now. I'm the worst type of person. I get upset. You know, everybody think it's cute to be a crash out, bro. Bro, when I get mad enough, bro, I get mental, bro. I want everybody to have a bad day. I want everybody to have problems. Everybody mad now. Hey, yo, that emo got me dead. But facts. Boy, man. But I got so many things that I do to keep myself from getting to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Man, when that shit gets scary, bro. That shit get I be like, I never forget when me and my homegirl was talking about it some years back. We was like, yo, niggas be on social media like talking about like how they be like ready to slap somebody and they be ready to crash out. And like anybody that's a real crash out for real, you don't like that shit. That shit's not cute, bro. That's just not cute. That shit is not cute, bro. I hate that. I hate that when I get like that. Deja One, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to group therapy. Welcome to the most religious of them hoes. Maybe. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. They might not be bad. I ain't gonna hold you. They might be necessary. Exactly, bro. I be like, bro. You know what they say when a nigga a fake demon, bro? I be like, niggas be fake demons, bro. Like, I'm not saying that just because I get mad enough, I'll be like, I could beat anybody's ass. But see, my issue is, I really be off some like, I will hurt people, bruh. Niggas get mad and they treat it to a boxing ring. No, nigga, I will hurt you. I will harm you. I will fuck up everybody day right now. Man, I ain't gonna get into it, bruh. Cause I'm sound just like the niggas I'm talking about. But I'm cool, man. I be chilling, man. I don't really, you know. And my homeboy father said it best. He said, "Don't ever fight nobody that you're not ready to kill." And when he said that, it was funny because my homeboy, we was younger. He didn't understand that shit, but I was like, I do. And the day and age we live in, bro, let me tell y'all, bro. Niggas be trying to treat shit like modern gladiator shit. I think I talked about this in the chat before. So I think it was somebody in the chat when I talked about this. They thought that I was promoting violence, right? Outside of just fighting, right? But I was trying to get them to understand, I don't give a fuck about none of these fucking social media rules that y'all come up with. Y'all niggas is being... Oh, hey, Irvin, what you doing in here? This is not a wig. This is my real hair. Okay? I know it's new, but you gotta get used to it. Oh, I did, Taylor. These are just my thoughts. Man, gone on. That's crazy. You don't like my new hair? But I was telling the nigga, whoever I was talking to in the chat, I was like, bro, for me, that's the problem. Y'all niggas think that everybody gonna fight and it's gonna be Craig versus Debo. Nigga, we not like, bro, this ain't no fucking wrestling match. I'ma do this nigga dirty. I wanna harm this nigga, bro. I wanna hurt this nigga. I do think that in context, I'm not even saying like, because I think his whole thing was he thought I was saying like, oh, niggas should just shoot niggas. Niggas shouldn't fight. But like, bro, we gotta be real, bro. I don't know about y'all, but I see what happened in them fights. First of all, niggas still be trying to beat the shit out of niggas after they lose the fight. Niggas be getting their head stomped on. It be crazy shit. Second of all, everybody got their motherfucking phone. Like, that's...
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Hey, yo, Dub, you're funny as shit, bro. But let me just say this, bro. As a grown-ass man, bro, I'm not no young nigga no more. As a grown-ass man, if you do something to make me even have to fight you, bro, I'm not saying I'm gonna try to kill you or nothing, right? But all I'm saying is, this is not a boxing match. I'm not sitting up here trying to be cute. I'm not putting on a show for nobody. This is not, my ego not involved, bro. I gotta paraphrase this quote, man, but I tell niggas, like, the quote, it was some shit like, niggas will never understand. It wasn't even niggas. It's like, I just added niggas in there. But it's like, niggas will never understand how much violence it took to become this kind. You know what I'm saying? This is Olo Adilo. You already know, my brother. Shah! They don't want the beef. But anyway, again, I don't want to promote violence even still, but I'm just saying, man. I think it's really a misconception when it comes to that shit, bro. I be damned. Like, y'all could go play them fucking schoolyard rules if you want to. I'm down to scrap too. That's deep. I'm just speaking the truth. Yo, how we get here? EXO, what you doing here? I'm out there seeing you in here, EXO. EXO, your interlude is done, bro. Your interlude is done. Natsu, that's funny as shit because that's so real. You know, I actually thought about getting it as a tattoo. I ain't gonna hold you, Taylor. I actually thought about that shit. Any more therapy advice? Yeah, see, Melanie Screen Queen, I'm being a little too honest, man. It's the drink. I usually be like, man, we ain't gotta talk about that, bro. We chilling. But it's the facts, though. How do I grow hair like yours? Well, it's all in the genes. So I found out late last year that I'm actually 1/4 Caucasian. That's the only way you gonna grow this, baby girl. How you avoid crashing out? You just gotta think about what's at stake. I'm not gonna hold you. That's what I think about. That's the easiest way to not crash out. You mean buy? You can't buy this. You gotta grow this. This is genetics. But you just gotta think about what's at stake. That's why I tell niggas. Some people in the chat probably heard me say, bro, the only nigga in this world I'm scared of is a nigga that ain't got nothing to lose. That's the scariest nigga in this world. Steer clear from them niggas. But yeah, man, you just gotta stay away from the bullshit, bro. You gotta stay away from the bullshit, bro. You gotta cut the wrong people out your life, bro. You just gotta make the best decision, man. Miss Bubbles, I've been doing this for like 3-4 years, man. I'm this light. Exactly. Like, y'all know that bitch ass predator ass nigga that was my childhood friend I be telling y'all about? That's okay. I don't need to get too far into that. I ain't gonna get too far into that. But that's a nigga that he don't know. He's a delusional, narcissist, egotistical motherfucker. That's a nigga that was really gonna get hurt. That's a nigga that got no idea how hurt he was gonna get. But we ain't gonna get into all that. But I had to eventually tell myself, right, that I refuse to let a bitch ass nigga that I know his life is he got the worst life of any nigga I know in this world, all because of himself. No real friends, can only fuck with younger women, predator, because he lacks emotional intelligence and just regular intelligence. Why would I do that nigga harm, especially knowing that he fucked with the feds? Why would I do that and then say and throw away my life? He would love that. He would eat that shit up. Go the rest of his life knowing that I'm behind bars fucking with him. So yes, he was the best example, but I always say that. I was like, bro, none of these niggas is worth my freedom, especially anybody that knows me or listens to my music. My freedom is everything. Freedom is everything to me. There's nothing in this world that is more valuable than freedom. The only thing that might be more valuable than freedom is time, and they're interchangeable. So no, freedom in general, Nessu. Freedom in general. In this case specifically, not being in prison. Hey. You know what I'm saying? And my song Having My Way on Villain R2, bro, I speak on it, man. Like all of this shit that I do, all this obsession that I have with money is sometimes it's to make the bitch niggas, the hating ass niggas mad, but more than that, it's just money grants you a different type of freedom. And that's where that obsession come from. Nah, no pink Moscato. This is that sweet red, Old Faithful. You know what I'm saying? That sweet red tonight. You know what I mean? In it, yeah. Woo! All right, I've been yapping. Last call for advice. I know I said that before, but I feel like every time I talk, I gotta reset the counter. You got 60 seconds if anybody got any therapy advice they need spoken on. W tangents, the best tangents. You already know what it is when we in here, bro. We be with the best people. No, stream that almost over. I just don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna hold you. I might get on some fighting game. I don't know yet. Bunny probably gonna be like, yo, it's scary game. I'm not prepared. This is Dr. Zane. This is me, but this is me with a PhD. My slime. What's good, bro? Skid. My son is saying a lot of you. That's what we talking about. Who saved you, bro? Is love enough? Is that a real question? Because I got a real answer. Real shit, Miss Bubbles. I mean, I don't want nobody slide. Look, y'all know I'm a pretty motherfucker with a nice little ass on me. They fucking me raw if I go in that motherfucker, bro. They tear him out. I'm gonna fight, but I'm gonna lose and they gonna take my butt, bro. It's just the facts. I ain't going in there. That's another reason. If I was some ugly ass nigga, maybe I'd still be slapping niggas, bro. But I know what they do to me and that motherfucker. Damn, nigga, we been on this motherfucker. I bet we in this motherfucker with Buddha, twin. Hey, live chat. The fuck? The hell? What the fuck what they got there? Chat by? Yo, don't chill, cause bro, me and my nigga Monty used to laugh about how that nigga in the second season of 12 Reasons Why, when that nigga got the mop stick up his ass. Now it's not funny no more cause I'm older, but might as well clench the butt cheeks. Nah, man. Them niggas in jail, them niggas in prison dicks be so hard, nigga. They're penetrating all of that clench, bro. They are, nigga, you ever watch Gurren Lagann? They dick is the drill that pierces the heavens. A little tension ain't stopping that. I'm just being no spit. Niggas gonna use the sweat from chasing me around my cell for lubrication. No, that's actually crazy. Whoa. And then fucking Dark comes in at this fucking that part, bruh. No! I say the most sussest thing I've said all stream, and this nigga pop up, bruh. It's like I summoned him. Hey yo, I cannot, bro. Oh my god. All right, so hold on. While we here, bro, we might as well go over this shit. Oh shit, stream might be over sooner than I thought. Actually, let me just keep talking to y'all. I ain't look at the time. Hey man, I don't know from experience, but I don't want to pique his curiosity either. He is a dark passer. A creature of the night got me dead, bro. Hey, yo, why that nigga Greg hit me up today, Dark? He's like, hey, man, who the fuck asked you to call me on the stream? I said, Dark. Oh, Dark. I shouldn't say this out loud, but I've been drinking. Dark, I got the spot for my little birthday thing in Houston. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not drunk. Okay, watch your mouth. Now I know I'm a therapist. Exactly. It's gonna be a nice little thing. I don't think I'm gonna publicly talk about it though, because I feel like with my luck, like 100 niggas will show up, and I don't want that. It's a bet, even though that sounds crazy. You gonna be in there without a grill? Yo, what's up with you, bro? Nessa, you already know. I gotta get you shot to that too. What's nigga, man? What's up with you? What's up with you, passenger? Huh? Tell me now. Oh, okay. So the Great Enchanter Reward song on the way. I owe y'all that. We got an NPC stream. I still don't know what I'm gonna be as an NPC. Well, all our people definitely gonna be there. All of our people alone is like between 20-30 people. And then I know it's gonna be like probably another at least 10 people. What mixtape? What time I wonder? So I'm trying to keep it low, bro. Cause I feel like if I publicly announce it, bro, it's gonna be a thing. Now Taylor, of course you can. You know you can come for sure. For sure. Dead ass too. What's up, serious? CEO Baby Man Artist Mixtape. Oh, it's Wednesday. Wonder. I hadn't told you. I was gonna let you, Chaz, and everybody else know. Anybody that want to audition for Wednesday's event, CEO Baby Man signing niggas. He's also letting y'all hear music that his already signed artists is dropping. So the my chance finna be the bouncers. All white party? Nah, I'm scared to answer that, man. What you mean by that, man? This is how I know I'm drunk. Everything Dark say, I'm just super like, hey man, hey. That nigga Dark could be like, I hope you have a nice day, bro. And I'll be like, why you want my day to be nice, nigga? Our sweatshop employees signed already there, or they need to apply. You gotta apply, bro. Cause you applying for you applying for the promotion. Come on, man. Don't let me think about Diddy, man. Oh, we did a therapy session, so we could cross this off the list. Boop. Hey, man, if the audition goes well. Next tier. Rashad cannot mute Thugger. That one gonna hurt my soul. Rashad cannot mute Thugger. After that, stretch goals. It's okay, bro. We gonna do more of these. The people said they want more of them, so we gonna yeah. With the non-mean. Hey, you funny as hell, Miss Kid. Special militia event. It's kind of like our kickback, but a whole lot of more love and energy is gonna be put in it. Invites will be sent out. A date night stream. I know y'all love that. Yes, Keith. I can't mute it at all. And lastly, a huge Thugger point reduction. The listening party? I don't think so. No. The listening party wasn't. The deluxe edition to the project is. Keys, that's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't think we was gonna even get to 4,000, bro. I didn't think we was gonna get to 4,000. So like when I put that as that, and then hold on, what's even worse? I wasn't even gonna bring this shit up. Hold on, but even worse, stretch goal tiers, another channel point reduction, a crazy one, a week extension, BD7 Deluxe Edition. Man, the last tier, bro, is a permanent channel reductions across the board, and I gotta keep certain effects up, bro. So that's gonna be hell. I highly doubt we gonna hit them stretch goals, but just in general, bro, I don't know why I would do that to myself. Even just tier 6 alone is fucking bananas. That's what I'm saying. Wonder, like, what? I'm pretty confident, like, it ain't gonna get to that point, but. And y'all already seen the individual awards, so there's that. There's that. So those are the updates on the motherfucking event. My bad. I'm over here really just thinking about how this Thugger shit is about to stress me the fuck out, bro. Nevertheless, I love you all dearly. But you know what time it is. I know you know what time. Dark, I think you already did. I think if I gotta do the math, you might be a little bit behind the very last one. But I think you either just hit it or barely hit it. Like you already got the whole jackpot, nigga. You, Simone, I think I gotta go double check. I know Bun put some bread up. I can't remember how much though. I gotta hear up. The fuck? You sorry for the future? What the fuck does that mean? That's so cryptic. Oh my god, Wonder. Boy, nigga, I stay with some crack shit. Word to Wonder for helping me get some additional crack shit. Bootleg from this stuff got me dead. Oh, he's sick, man. Nigga said, oh, now I gotta save my points. That's a sick nigga right there, bro. Under the jack. What the fuck? Hey, bro. Oh, man. Y'all niggas nuts, right? Hey, man. W therapy session, though, man. W to y'all, man. It was a good time, bro. It was a good time, my woes. Hey man, listen. The joint Wednesday about to go up, bro. It's about to be crazy. The elect. Yo, this nigga grandma, bro. You not supposed to be this funny, bro. The electrician has the light now. Nah, you're nuts, bro. Wanda, I'm sorry, bro. That's the day it seemed like most people was like good, you know? So, you know, you audition and pull up. Everybody should audition. Audition your talent, your song, man. I'm trying to get everybody on the record label. Damn, I'm just looking at myself on the screen, bro. I look amazing, bro. How y'all just be watching me, bro? I be looking good, bro. I wish I could clone myself. I would suck my own meat. You know, this nigga say he gonna send in his tape. The fucking bro. It's gonna be funny as shit. Wednesday, I'm not gonna lie. I knew today was gonna be cool, but Wednesday is the day I'm just like, this nigga Wonder that pissed me off. Just stretch more. How about I stretch my hand and slap? Nah, that's crazy. If I could clone myself, I would definitely William myself for sure. For sure. For sure. Woo! Alright, beautiful people. I love y'all so much, man. Just do me a favor, man. Even if you don't plan on sticking around, man, show some love. Let Renee Goddess know that we love and support her. We are up out of here. I will see y'all Wednesday. If you want to audition, just go ahead, do that. It's gonna be a good time. Don't play yourself. You're out your fucking mind, man.